Hello everyone, I'm back with another library craft video, and this time it's one from the Cobourg Library, and this is a take and make New Year's kit. Okay, so I haven't even looked inside of this yet, so I did take one little peek, and that was because this was poking out of the top of the bag. So it is a My Year in Review sheet. Wow. Okay, so it has the best of this year book. I usually read in series, so there is no specifically good book that I've read, but I did read the Witcher series. And movie. Oh, best movie. Oh gosh. What did I watch? I really like the new Persuasion movie with Dakota Johnson. There's one scene where they're having a picnic, and I got so excited because I have a tea set that's a specific print. I forget what it's called. I think it's like Nido Kabuki something or other. And they use that tea set in the scene, even though it is not from the Regency period, but I was so excited, and I love that tea set even more now. Best song. Best song. Off the top of my head, Taylor Swift. Anything by Taylor Swift that she's come up with. Specifically, I think Bejeweled was really good. Food. Best of this year. Anything from Olympus Burger? I love the King Midas and also the Olympus poutine because it comes with fries, feta, and like an herbed Greek sauce on it. It's delicious. But we'll get back to this because there's a section for my goals for the new year, and I want to talk about later things I've learned this year and things I want to learn next year. So we are going to check out what else is in this bag. Oh, these are for party hats. So that says Happy New Year. Oh, I love that. That's so bright. What else? Ooh. Okay, so there's this. Oh, it's a garland. How cute! Oh, I'm gonna hang that up for sure. I love that. Ooh. Okay, what else? We got streamers. Small roll of streamers. If I can get it open. Also, shout out to the Cobourg Library for putting this together. There we go. And, oh, there's a couple other streamer colors as well. There's also white and yellow, as well as pink. Ooh. Some balloons to blow up. Crayons. Oh, another balloon. There's a pink one. Oh my goodness. And a white one. Ooh. There's a couple of these. Did it? Ah, there we go. I thought it was gonna be like those Christmas crackers all over again. Go to open it, it doesn't make the pop sound. That would be my luck. Oh. these are. And there's even some happy face stickers. I think the ribbons for the balloons. Okay, well, we'll see what we can do with this make and take kit. Okay, so one difference that I have noticed between the Port Hope and the Cobourg Library's craft kit so far is, even though on the bag it includes a list of what's in it, there are no instructions. But I mean, it's fairly simple. Party hats are easy. I think these are supposed to be to like tie the party hats, but we're gonna do something different with these. So I am making a curly, swirly sort of thing for the top of the party hats. So we are going to tie these at the bottom. This part is going to go inside the hat. There we go. And the ends are like still together, so I'm just gonna cut that. There we go. Basically just gonna make like a funky pom-pom sort of thing for the top. So we are, oh, I kind of suck at doing this. No, why is this not working? What? There we go. Okay. I'm trying so hard not to hurt myself, but whatever. There we go. Just run the ribbon along the edge of the scissors. And then you get to curl. Besides that one that I accidentally cut, but whatever. That looks nice. So we're gonna get to gluing these. Me and my handy dandy Elmer's glue stick that of course can be bought at Dollarama. Put lots of glue on there. And then you just, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. There we go. And then just press it. Make sure it's sticking. There we go. I have to say this one is probably my favorite. Yeah, that'll look good. I'm gonna try and like cram this in the top. Oh my gosh. This wants to unstick. And I'm gonna just clip that for now. There we go. Now this one, since they provided some stickers, I don't know. Should I use these? Yeah, I'll use these. They're cute. If they'll come unstuck, that would be awesome. Is this a sticker? Oh my goodness. There we go. What even? Oh my gosh. One happy face right there. One of those right there. And oh, that one was easier. You know what, we'll do another happy face near the top and then call that a day. So I'm gonna do this a little bit easier this time and fold down the edge. Glue it. And hold it for about a minute. Oh. This does not want to stay stuck near the top. There's that one. And that one. Should probably take the clip off. There we go. So cute. Easy peasy. Thanks again to the Cobourg Public Library. I cannot wait to hang up the decorations. So back to my year in review. I want to talk about some things that I learned in 2022. So when exploring my family history and my family tree and the fact that a lot of my ancestors were like primary settlers of like the Peterborough area, I wanted to explore skills that they would have utilized back then. So this is a short list of some things that I learned in 2022. I learned how to dehydrate orange slices, and I hung them up with twine. And you know what? I might make a future video series on how to do these things. But that'll be perhaps a goal for 2023. So I learned how to dehydrate orange slices. I also learned to make DIY cleaner with oranges, vinegar, and water. I also learned how to make fertilizer for my garden by using banana peels. I basically had a jar, filled it full of water, and I ate a lot of bananas. So the peels would immediately go into the banana, like into the jar of water, and I think it's called banana tea, but it's a really good fertilizer. I also learned how to make my own tea blends with herbs. I call it a migraine tea blend by I think it's mint, rosemary, and green tea. I also, due to the cough syrup shortage in stores right now, I made my own cough syrup with apple cider vinegar, cayenne pepper, onion, garlic, and ginger, and turmeric. And you ferment that in a jar for, I want to say, like a couple weeks. It didn't take very long at all. I also learned how to salt cure meat, so basically it's pretty much beef jerky. It's delicious. Additionally, I learned how to make apple cider vinegar with apple scraps because I do a lot of baking. And pretty much if you have apples that go bad in your fridge, or you have like an apple core to discard, all my apple scraps I put into a jar with a cup of water, and I think it's 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then there's a fermentation process for that as well. But I have successfully made apple cider vinegar twice now. I also learned how to make cheese, 3 different kinds actually: cottage cheese, feta cheese, and paneer. So instead of wasting milk that's about to go bad and dumping it down the sink, I make cheese. I also learned how to make candles because I had a lot of candles sitting around my house that I never use. I got them as gifts. I didn't really like the smell, so they just sat in a cupboard because I didn't want to get rid of them. And then I came up with the genius idea of melting them down and mixing them in with other scents and making them into candles that I did like. I also learned how to forage 2 plants. One is garlic mustard, which is an invasive species in Ontario, but it is delicious. I made the best pesto sauce with it, just using the leaves from the plant. And then curly dock. In the fall, you can harvest that. It basically just looks like a stick with brown seeds on it. And I make flour out of it. It makes a very good, almost similar to buckwheat flour. And in 2022, Northumberland County started a composting program, which is amazing because I've wanted to do composting forever. And yeah, it gets removed curbside every week, and I save so much money on garbage tags now because a lot of my garbage is actually compostable. So in 2023, these are the skills that I want to learn. I want to compost leaves to turn them into soil. This is something that I accidentally discovered I did in the fall. I'd picked up a bunch of leaves in the garden, and I didn't know when the pickup dates for leaf composting was, so they just sat in front of my porch for a couple months. And then by the time I did move them to curbside, I realized that these leaves they just naturally decomposed on their own, basically. So I was like, oh, that's an idea. I can do that for next year and then have better soil for in the garden. I also want to make quilt squares out of scraps of fabric I have left over from sewing. I want to build a bird and squirrel feeder. There's lots of squirrels in my neighborhood, so it's inevitable to feed them if you feed the birds. Since I successfully made apple cider vinegar in the past, I want to try making kombucha. I also want to start an herb garden. I use a lot of rosemary, basil, and thyme, and oregano in my cooking. Additionally, with the vegetable shortages in the grocery store, particularly lettuce, that is something that can be regrown from like the scrap or the core. So I plan to regrow vegetable scraps. I also want to make reusable paper towels. I already use knit or crocheted cloths for washing dishes, so reusable paper towels are just another thing that I can add to the laundry. And then I also want to learn how to make soap. I think soap would be something really easy to do. I mean, I learned how to make cheese. It can't be harder than making cheese. And beeswax wraps, so using less saran wrap and making beeswax wraps, because I have a lot of fabric that I could probably contribute to that and the reusable paper towels. So that's my list of goals for things to learn in 2023. So thank you for watching and Happy New Year!